Welcome. Bleep Bloop Bloom here, installment 21, I think, of US to Mars Dyson Sphere. As y'all know, the Mars Dyson Sphere is well underway. We are just waiting for things to finish. Except for one spot, pretty much everything is pretty much everything is under construction. Not a whole lot that we've got to do. We'll probably check in to see how much our solar is making. 457 each, which means we're actually pretty close to going down to one solar array. Yeah, I don't know if there's any. I think this is all shipyard. We could probably go. We might be able to go to one solar array on each spot, but yeah, we'll worry about that a little bit later. Obviously, we may or may not do that. Obviously, if we upgrade, we have to. The nano would go offline. So we set up our counselors last time. We're hunting down aliens, doing a little bit of Inspire to deal with those recent events. Tech-wise, we are getting a little bit of CP cap, and we'll go back to admin algorithms and finish off then the two computer science info techs that faction techs that are going to give us some nice bonuses here. But right now we're focusing on getting to Kuiper-belt, and that's going to be extended space survival next. And it's a light. All right. That's 10K. That's. I thought they used to be 5K. So I think what we might do is switch over to some life sciences techs. Would not be the worst idea in the world. Yeah, we're not doing a whole lot of social science. So like we've got a big chunky like UNESCO. Brent, you could be investigating. You could be. Oh, you put stuff into persuasion. Oh, let's give you Survivor too while we're at it. So we could. Oh, he's using it in the mission. Oh, yeah, that's how we give him Inspired. That's nice welfare. Yeah, I'm just looking here. I feel like, oh, we don't need this anymore. We don't need this anymore. We could be selling that. And we do need space science. We could turn this off. We don't need this at the moment. So I think what we're going to do is let's give them a little life science bonus here. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. That seems reasonable. So we have more life science going in. Also, one thing that I haven't done, which I'm just lazy, which might cost us a Leo hab or two. We've really not. We could have built to deal with this frigate that's coming in. It's coming into this orbit. I don't think it's actually going to attack that particular station. I don't want to station a bunch of people there, because if it leaves this, it's going to take forever to get back out of that orbit. So I don't know that we're going to try to engage it there. We might try to chase it down after it goes wherever. But we could have, at the very least, put targeting computer 3 on some of these ships. So that's kind of a chump move on my part not to have done an upgrade. So let's see. So we have this SL2. I think what we're going to do is try to do an upgrade on the SL2 real quick. Oh, wow, yeah, this is just a horrible ship. We could have been upgrading this. At the very least, let's do this. Lars, Escort, already SL3. I mean, now we got the fission spinner stuff going on. We're building some shipyards. I think within 4 months, we will take care of our ship's deficit problem tech-wise. Obviously, it's been a lot more interesting creating the Dyson sphere on Mars. as opposed to being, you know, fiddling with ships. But not fiddling with ships could cause us some problems. And let's see, where are we going to upgrade? Alright, we're going to cancel. Alright, we have no open spots to upgrade. Alright, everybody go to Brennus. Everybody go to Brennus. And we'll do, let's see how many we can upgrade. Probably 2, maybe 3 ships. And then we'll have our fleet. It's possible, and I've done this before, like it'll be kind of, if the frigate's more powerful than all of our ships put together, it might just engage with our ships, which would be fantastic. So we'll see.
Offering assistance.
Alright, so let's refit. And then cross our fingers, cross our toes, that we don't lose a whole lot of stuff. So we're going to refit. Oh, yeah, so this is unpowered because it's upgrading. Alright, yeah, they're going to be showing up in 15 days. Maybe we've got time to... Maybe we've got time to upgrade all 3, or not all 3, but maybe we've got time to upgrade 3.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause. Offering console.
Not really sure.
All of us here
All
take
right, so we'll
water
finish
for granted.
that. Extended space survival. 35% from orgs, not the worst. All right, so our science, we're gonna undock, get a bigger bonus there.
Surveillance complete.
Tracking down aliens. Although they're bouncing around Russia, they might be tough to kill. Alright, we can turn Kyriakos with his mighty loyalty score of 01. Get nanos online. Alright. Let's see, I want to put everybody kind of in the same spot. You go Apprentice 2. Oh, all right. I told you about the Pluto papers. This is a little bit dangerous because we have one Councilor that can't actually go to ground, but you can't pass up a huge amount of cash, right? So we got a Kanta here. It isn't a good look for our faction. Order them out of the public eye. Use our influence. Nope. Clearly, we need to be extorted. That's going to be 15k. We could, I think Akanta's loyalty is actually well above 15. So yeah, we're going to do a little extortion. Obviously, you know, extorted, I think you no longer can inspire. Akanta is not about that. In fact, we might be replacing Akanta when we find a kingpin or a criminal with lower admin. So this is actually the perfect person to be extorted. So yeah, we're up to 33.2k cash. Probably tone down the spoils a little bit. All right, we've got one that's that Corvette that's coming in. Okay, that's our 5th. Obviously, you get diminishing returns, although you could build some so you get more of a bonus, but you get diminishing returns after 50% bonus of that type, which is what we are at right now for space science ships. All right. Next one pops, and we'll just join them all together. Okay, Portugal has joined our EU. Put a couple ups in that. Yeah, okay. Maybe we'll... Yes, if that was going to 5. Obviously, the bigger we get, the bigger our cohesion hit is. We're still churning through boosts because we don't see... I mean, we are going to need MC eventually when we go for universities, but right now we are in very good shape MC-wise. Okay. Science keeps going up and up and up. Alright, yeah. Well, let's see what happens. Okay, that's a... Yeah, you know what? Okay, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna merge all fleets. We're gonna undock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, we'll see what happens. So there's a lot of these mining techs here. More water, and we just unlocked another one. More. I mean, sorry, this is an energy tech, but yeah, it's a mining tech. It's just not materials. I would love this higher because we're gonna, when we go to the Kuiper-belt, we're gonna need more. We're gonna need more fizzles. It's gonna be like 110, 120 per ship. I'd love to send 8 ships, so we'll be okay. But you know, at what point do you do the mining techs? You just kind of do a little pip in them and gradually get them. Do you rush them? We rush base metals because we know we're gonna need a lot of those. Not clear to me exactly what's best, but I'm gonna put at least a pip into it. Okay. So we're gonna see what happens when that frigate shows up. More research campuses coming online. Alright, so I think we're gonna keep warring. I think we're, oh, there's Croatia. Oh, Croatia is still allied with the US. Not anymore. And so if the US joins as an ally, it's not going to get a cohesion bonus for attacking somebody who had just ended an alliance with. Right, China. We're going to start running some more. We're going to start running some unity in China because this is getting a little bit low. I'm not thrilled with that. Oh, we can definitely turn down spoils. Because now we've got a huge, big old pile of cash. I mean, we're going to need spoils eventually. But yeah, let's do that. I think that's reasonable. Oh wow, yeah, rest is 2.9 because we lost public opinion. We're going to get public opinion back up. Okay, so we're going to turn Carioca so we can see what's going on there.
Make an offer they can't refuse.
I think actually everybody's going to go to ground because. Oh, Izzy's got a high espionage. I kind of want to do the killing.
Ready for
I think we have a full +5 bonus. Oh, we have a +5 bonus, but they have a security of 24, and they're getting a bonus from local control. We are not going to be able to kill them at the moment when they're bouncing around Russia, so let's just go to ground.
Your orders?
Your orders?
Acknowledged.
Where do you need me?
I'm here.
Everybody
Going
hide.
into hiding.
Except for Kamud, who can't hide.
Initiating deep cover.
Kamud can't hide because they are a
your
megastar. Cannot go to ground. That's alright. I mean, they're untouchable, they're beloved. I think that they'll be okay. They'll probably get stolen from a lot tech-wise, which actually we don't mind because that means the AI gets to contribute more to global techs. Alright. Let's cross our fingers, cross our toes.
Initiating deep cover.
See what the aliens do.
Initiating deep cover.
Oh, actually, and we can start building a fish spin PD. All right, where are they going? Earth Shipyard 02. Okay. That's not a research campus or whatever it is spot. It is a shipyard, so that's kind of annoying. Oh, it's not even finished shipyard. Alright, so this is not so bad. It's not a completed spot. So yeah, let's get there as fast as we can. And hopefully we can rescue it. Oh, okay. Alright, can we engage? Oh, we went 2. Do we go to the right shipyard? There's 2 shipyards. Oh, I think it just blew up. Might have gone to the wrong shipyard. Alright. Well, that's fine. Hopefully. I think that's the shipyard that was even newer. Alright, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, that's what we get when having no passive, no point defense. Alright, well, let's see. Let's see what our status is here on Earth. Did we lose that whole shipyard? Okay, so this shipyard... Yeah, so we lost the new one. The second one that we just started. So we're going to start that again. Saved a template, that would have been smart. Let's see here. Honestly, probably would have been nice if there was maybe. Probably should have put a point defense on there, but right now I want to have a farm.
AOX DSM.
Alright. Okay, Earth. IO. Our new shipyard. O2. O2. O2B. Alright, and these guys are unavailable. Hopefully we can repair one of those before the 9th. Can you guys get someplace? Oh, well, that's where we should have gone. Jeez. Repairs would be much faster there. Alright, so how long are repairs going to take? That's too slow. Let's go to our new shipyard and repair there. Alright, how long are repairs going to take here? There we go. Alright, that'll be enough. That'll be just enough to deal with that stupid Corvette that's coming in. Man, God is cutting it close. Yeah, this, and again, we had enough resources. Now, we've built stuff up that we're going to be able to be okay. Even if they send another frigate, say, very soon. But that was kind of sloppy, I'll be honest. But we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. So, we're going to build... we've got our new shipyard. And we're just going to build escorts, because we already got 1 point defense being built. So we should be alright. Not thrilled. Not thrilled.
We now have a spy in their ranks.
Okay, we got a protectorate chump. Oh, Lord, thank you. Okay, so just for easy engagement, I think we're going to go there. Alright, so they will... Alright, Leo, Crazy Horse. They seem to love that. I feel, didn't I get attacked before? Alright, so take me there. I thought we were there. Aliens, 0 hours. Engage. Should be an easy battle. Fingers crossed. Yeah, we're a little bit naked, and if these ships get taken out, we're a little bit naked. Doesn't seem like the Corvette's throwing any crap at us, and these ships do have some front armor. All right, okay. Thin, very, very thin, but we're okay. No aliens coming in for months, although obviously we know they can get here in, 60 days if they send somebody immediately. But we've got 2 ships, and we've got, yeah, they're not going to be able to send somebody who's going to show up in less than a month, and we've got 4 escorts being built, and then 4 more being built that are going to be finishing. Okay, so we are, yeah. We're going to be okay. Whew. Not happy the way I played that. Yeah, the invasion from outer space of aliens game, you'd think I'd be paying a little bit more attention to the frickin' aliens. You'd be wrong. We might as well upgrade this for now. Alright, yeah, each solar 453. Not the worst. Okay. You know the plan here. We're gonna upgrade that. Reasonable spot.
You're kidding, right? I could set a puppy on fire on live TV, right?
That's completely unrealistic that somebody could be that much of an ass and everybody would still love them. Completely, totally fictional. Well, Anyway, let's see. Arrival culture opens up some more a bunch of CP cap, but we are not focused on that right now. Honestly, we know we're going to need that as well eventually. I think I'm kind of tempted to start this. Gas core, not really super important for what we're doing. I mean, adamantine armor, rapid shipbuilding. None of that's a bad thing. We're going to eventually, oh yeah, so this is kind of nice. Molecular benefication, that's a mining tech. Rapid fissile, that's a mining tech. Design of light forms we are going to need before we go to tier 3. Let's get this started. We're not going to put anything into it, but let's get it started. Oh, and yeah, we only have 40 left here. Actually, I think we will put some into it so that we don't waste a bunch of tech. All right, broadcast outlet is something I wouldn't mind punching out really quick. That's just going to give us a bonus public campaigns. Alright, yeah, let's do this. Again, kind of, we're both going for Kuiper and trying to get some infotech stuff going. We must make greater efforts to stop this. Alright, we got a new shipyard. Let's not actually, and that's in Brennus. Let's make sure these TD escort already won. Let's send these guys to Brennus and upgrade them. We only have 2 little ships left. Can we upgrade them? We're gonna see. I'm not sure if we can upgrade them to fission spinner or not. don't think so, but we'll see what we... At the very least, we're going to make sure that they've got targeting computer 3 if they don't already have it. Alright. It's November. Are there tasty mining ores? No. That is a solid... That is a very solid criminal org. It's got 2 espionage and 19% bonus to spoils. So no mining orgs available. So that's 19% to spoils. That is 13% to spoils. So I think what we're going to do is... I'm hardly running any spoils right now, so it's kind of... I think I might just buy this to have it in the bank. But honestly, we could be... Since we're not running spoils right now, we really don't need... Yeah, since we're not running spoils right now, we really don't need to have it around. It's espionage, that's that and espionage. Alright, so why don't we put that in the bank? Oh, no. Why don't we put this in the bank? And... Oh yeah, a little more life science. Let's max out, let's make sure we got a nice tasty life science bonus since we are grinding out extended space survival. Although, our tech is so good, we're doing it in a... Geez, we're doing it in a week. Man, look at this. That's ridiculous. Yeah, let's just do a little ledger. Let's do a ledger check, shall we? 8.3 monthly science before advising. Not even 2028 yet. We still have campuses to come online. Yeah, that ain't bad. That's better than a sharp stick in the eye, I'll tell you what. Alright, so we are... Everybody was going to ground. We're going to go back. Now, obviously, at this point, I mean, the science bonus is nice, but what's really important, or what's really nice at least, is not the science bonus that we're getting. This might be more... Yeah, let's do this. Science bonus is nice, but what's important is getting, 25% more investment points for putting stuff in the boost. But yeah, advising here is not as important. If we were doing a big old China run, double, sometimes triple advising China, hugely important throughout the game. Here, now that we're getting our science from space, it's nice. If we had something better to do with these people, we'd do it. Alright. Kanta.
I'll speak with them.
We know you're depressed, being extorted.
What's the op?
We'll inspire you a little bit.
I'll ensure their
Izzy, you were tracking down aliens. You probably lost track of them.
For orders.
Let's see. Oh my lord. Yeah, let's beat up some aliens.
Taking it to them. What's the op?
Kanta. Oh yeah, so let's see here. Oh, Gia? I can't remember whether Gia was one of those folks with really good loyalty or not.
Eyes on target.
So we don't know Rush. Wow, double professor. Jeez. So physicist. I don't know if you could make. I don't know if you can make a professor a criminal. Oh, they're ethical. Jeez. Another computer scientist. Again, another ethical. Jeez. Man, so many ethical people over here. Adam. Technocrat. Ooh, technocrat, quick learner. We might want to mug these people later on. About 3 ethical counselors. That is nuts. A loyalty monitor. Wow. Loyalty monitor on Tom. Wait, did we turn? No, we turned Kyriakos. All right. All right, we'll worry about this later. Yeah, I will. You know what? Before I do that, I will just see if there's a mining org to steal. No, there's not. Okay. All right, we're building ships. We are. Oh, actually, we wanted to start another war, didn't we? Come on, Brent.
Standing by for orders.
We're gonna do a war with Croatia, and we'll run that from China.
On my way to the capital.
Okay, so can we refit the Brennises to a fish and spinner? No. That's fine. So let's just take a look at these TD. Yeah, so it's 2. Why can't we upgrade them to tier 2? Did that say show up as an option? Fit. Oh yeah, okay, so allows us to do RD1B. So RD1B. Yeah, there's tier 3. Alright, so RD1B is actually solid. So we are going to refit to RD1B and refit RD1B. Alright. As long as nobody messes with us in the next month or two, we should have enough fleet. Alright, we have broadcast outlets online. Don't really care, don't really care. I mean, we are going to need more water. We might as well put a pip in that. I think that's worth it.
I will help them. Offering assistance.
Oh, should have made the other one permanent. Yes, you defend Macedonia's interests. Very important.
Surveillance complete.
Alright. Oh. Oh, see, so this is nice. So if, to the extent that these people are researching global techs, they're getting our massive amount of science. They are benefiting from that. And so they can end up helping a great deal in researching global techs when they steal research from our team. So not the worst thing in the world necessarily that they are tracking us down, because they will usually prefer theft over assassination. All right, Mission to the Outer Planets is now available, and that is barely 6 months away. So we might want to make sure we build some ships ahead of time. Actually, so what I'm going to do... Alright, so this is very easy to do. So we're going to do that first. And I think we are... I want to up the science on my folks, which you can do with some neural engineering. So let's do this. Let's crack these out. Let's crack. Alright, so yeah, let's do neural engineering. And then we'll go for fission frag. Probably should have done that before, so it has a, because it can take a while to unlock, but you know, whatever. Alright.
Mission complete.
Alright, we are going to declare war on the evil Croatians. And for, you know, we've been declaring war on a lot of EU folks, and I could have some listeners that are like, you know, listening to me talk about how their country is evil and we're invading it, and, yeah, I mean, you know what I'm talking about. I don't got to explain it. I mean, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, we've got a little bit more defense. Built a bunch more campuses. Built a bunch more campuses. Let's just bask in the beauty of 10K ledger science before 2028. Oh, I love it. Alright, finish that nonsense. And we don't even need that yet. Alright, we're going to go back to this. Alright, well, I think compact for fission frag drive. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. So, hopefully fission frag drive will unlock, and it hopefully will not take more than 3 or 4 months. Actually, on that note, since we want to build a whole bunch of ships, I might build one more. It might be time. Oh wow, they've got a two people have stations. Well, good for them. Let's build an orbital. Oh, let's build a platform around Mercury. I generally don't have a fleet here. I just kind of rely on LDAs and so on. I don't want to... Fleet around Earth, fleet around Mars is enough. I don't want to have a huge fleet around Mercury too. But eventually, just because flights from Mercury are a little bit faster, it's kind of nice to... it's kind of nice to have a Mercury shipyard or 4. So, just maybe to speed up some Kuiper-belt action, we're going to build a shipyard there. Alright. Obviously we're running a deficit here of 1,500, which is honestly, given the fact we're running 100 campuses, or almost 100 campuses, not too bad. And I think we're going to have some more nanos come online, and we can build some more nanos. 1,500 is just so easy to cover with a little bit of spoils, though. I mean, I'm not gonna worry about that right now.
Ready to go.
All right, Kamud, do a little bit more inspiring on our extorted Councilor.
Ready.
Ravindra, you are on advise duty.
Ready.
Izzy, were you trying to... yeah.
We're going in.
Ready.
Brent. Oh yeah, so Gia. Oh, Gia's got a nice low loyalty. Kanta, you keep on snooping on Gia.
We'll see what they're up to.
And Brent here. Anything you... oh. Oh, your command's only 2. You can at least get it to 4, right? Here we go. Brent. Alright. Brent. Stabilize China. Again, you know, I can spend ops kind of freely since I'm making 60, and that's because I've got those marine barracks floating around here and there. Alright. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but you know, even if I am forgetting something, we're in pretty good shape. Yeah, we do want to maybe mug some folks. We'll look into that. Oh, let's see. Did we send people? So we are at war with Croatia. Maybe we should actually send an army there. Or 7. Alright, there we go. And since I forgot to decommission you folks, why don't you join the party? Join the party, pal.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Offering support. I will help them.
Okay, we got a little bit more Martian defense. Alright, we've got a fleet back. Fleet
We've got
back on
something on our
Earth.
target.
Alright, Gia's loyalty is 8. Oh, I forgot to do the science. Yeah, I researched the thing, and I knew I was forgetting something. Why didn't any of you people tell me? I forgot to bump the science of all of our counselors who can use that. Well, we'll do it now. It's too late. Well, you know, let's bump that. Oh, so we can do a double bump on your security. And, oh, we can do a double bump on your science. Yep, well, that's only a couple of percentage points. We should spend your XP at some point there, Ravindra. Yeah, but you're already at 25 science. Obviously, we move a science org off of them. So, I mean, what we could do is to up our science, is do that sort of thing. And then Izzy. Now Izzy's going to have one more science. And science 24, we bump it up. You know, so you can do that sort of thing, get one more pip of science overall. I don't think we care about indulgent. Your loyalty should be high enough. Izzy, got a bunch of XP on her that we should be using. Data Jack, Neural. Let's see. Yeah, well, we will see. And oh, yeah, so you are, oh, you're 5 away from Chief Computer Scientist. Nice. So that bonus will come in handy for at least a little bit. Alright, so probably that was another 3%-ish or so of unlocking fission frag, but or that we could have had. Alright, more campuses coming online.
Target secure.
Mm-hmm. You know what we do here. Alright, so notice, I think this is only 10 short, yeah, because obviously campuses are coming online, but we also are over our mining cap by a little bit. But still, so after everything we've done, we still have 10 that we have for obviously we have 8 in ships coming, but we're building hab modules for net gain of 9 from op centers, and for whatever reason, now let's check into that. Apparently we have some op centers that aren't being powered. What's up with that? Ow. Apparently, we have not been managing our Freya's peoples. How embarrassing. Alright, well. We're managing them now. Ops. I'll upgrade that. Throw down a farm. And we'll throw down another nano. And we'll throw down another array. And we'll throw down a nano. And we'll throw down a science building. Sure. Alright. The Bettinas. Oh, and that's... Oh, we were waiting on upgrading that because we wanted the nobles at the time. Oh... Upgrade. We have our farm. Fission reactor, which these are heavy fission, but we had other things to do other than research gas core. Although now it's just we could pop it out super fast. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. Let's do nano, and nano. Again, this is all. Each of these is going to cost us 10 base metals, and we need a lot of base metals for upgrades. On the other hand, we're also going to need cash, and every nano that we're running means that we don't have to run spoils back down on Earth. All right, so that is going to get fully powered. That's working on fully power, and these folks, we might as well upgrade it. We have our farm. Oh yeah, we got admin towers that we can be building too. And we'll build a couple of nanos. We'll build 3 nanos. Why not? Why wouldn't we? Alright. There's probably a reason not to do that, but I'm not even bothered with that right now. Okay, so because we are upgrading some mining sites now, instead of spending an 18 extra, we're spending 4 extra, so this looks a little bit better, but obviously this is going to go back up once those mining sites finish. Alright, we're generating more water. which is good because we're going to need all of this stuff. Alright. Yeah, we are going to grind through the tech tree at this point. Just ridiculous. Man, I'll even put a pip in here. Yeah, we are... The tech tree is doomed before our might. Alright, so we have admin towers coming on. We are actually below our CP cap for the first time in a little while. And that means that we can probably start... We can absolutely start thinking about breaking into Japan. Alright, so those guys are whooping on Croatia. That's going to end soon. Brent, why don't you... Oh, so we have a turning we can do, right? If we fire somebody. And we just hired... Yeah. Alright, let's see here. Humanity first. Do we got anything to worry about? Kind of snoopy. 17 investigate, 12 espionage, 14 espionage, 5 espionage, 9 espionage, 7 espionage. Sorry. These guys are not a threat at all, and nobody has particularly interesting stats. So I think we can get away with firing them. Bloop. And
At your service.
Kamud can turn
They'll be
Serpent
working for us
Magoo.
soon.
Alright,
What's
Izzy,
the offer?
you could... On you keep doing this. We are gonna...
Heading to the LZ.
Alright, Brent. We are definitely gonna be breaking in here very soon. Let's do one more campaign.
Standing by for orders.
And what do you want to do? Anything good to steal? Nope. Oh, you can start the next war. The next war is, I think we said Bosnia, so you can start the next war.
Time to
Okay.
make our move.
Alright, I think we're going to end things at a beautiful January 2028. So you can see here, we got pretty good stats for what we're building. We're obviously going to need a lot for upgrading universities in a year or so, and so we're not going to have enough for all of that because we're going so fast, but, you know, we're doing okay. We're going to be able to, you know, put a dent in that, I think. And even though we're running a lot of nanos, the fact that this is 2K makes me happy. This is a little bit low because we're going to spend almost all of this building fission frag ships, hopefully, to get to Kuiper, but that's fine. Alright, so... yeah, let's... I think this is a good setup. Let's go.
Lending my expertise.
Offering support.
We have gained an agent.
Alright, we have a stupid servant. More campuses coming online. I don't know if that's a particularly good drive. It used to be the bomb. 19.4 is good. I think the problem is that it's just a massive water hog, as I recall. And obviously it's a little bit pricey, although we don't care about that. For intercepts. At the moment, I think we will not bother with it. Alright, farm, fission. I really wish that these were heavy fission arrays. I probably should do gas core. Ops. A nano. A nano. A nano. A fission. And let's put one science module on. And obviously we can always turn these nanos off too if we feel like. Let's throw another nano. Wait, current. Oh my lord. Seriously. Fine. That's the way you want to be about it. Here, life lab. One short. Ridiculous.
We're winning their hearts.
Alright, Japan is definitely ready to be taken. Oh, on that note, we can build a bunch more admin towers now. That it's got an admin tower. That's all right. So, oh, and we have broadcast outlets too. All right, so let's do that. All right, so we're going to upgrade that, and we're going to need more power, right? So we're 15 short. If we replace a solar array with a fission array, we're good. So let's just, instead of figuring other stuff out, let's just do that. And yeah, something shuts down, not the end of the world. Lazarev, I think we're going to upgrade an admin tower. So we're a little bit short, so what we could do here, yeah, so we're actually 25 short, so I think we're just going to replace this useless little thing with a solar array. If I upgraded these folks, I'm getting an admin tower, and yeah, I'll just upgrade that, and then we'll be good. Gotta find some room. Need to find some room for... Wait, does Lysander Station not have an admin? What the hell? Wait, really? Oh my lord. Oh, maybe we had to rebuild this or something. That's crazy. Alright, so we're building an admin tower there. I think we are over on social. Alright, let's just make sure that we're good on social, right? So what we can do is we can go to ledger, we can go to social, and we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So yeah, we've got extra social here. So like, yeah, we have extra social buildings. Oh, good. So our social science buildings here are redundant. So we can do an admin, and we can throw down some outlets. So outlets. Outlet, and outlet. There we go. So that's a bunch of outlets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 4. Find room for 4 more. This is looking like a good candidate. Let's see, broadcast. That's 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, that is our full. That's a full bonus. We're gonna get our public campaigns are gonna be much stronger now as soon as those come online.
Mission complete.
Who are we declaring war on? The Bosnians. Yes, the evil Bosnia-Herzegovinians. Absolutely. Okay, well, that's very exciting for Yemen.
Score one for the good guys.
Oh, wiped out completely. Nice. Some centers coming online. Another campus coming online. Ships coming online, everything coming up Space Millhouse. All right, beautiful safe spot here. Let's just can we just embrace the awesomeness of what we have right now? So let's start by looking at our 10.7 ledger science in January of 2028. All right, that is a beautiful thing. We are also we have this and yeah, we're running a deficit, but when those nanos come online, I mean 2,400 for running the kind of infrastructure we're running is nothing. We are still making almost 2K base metals a month, even with all of our nanos. These are about 1,000, and as soon as we get more mining techs, more mining orgs, and those mining techs, these are going to go up. We have a very healthy fissile stockpile for when we're going to be going to Kuiper. And as far as tech goes, we are going to be able to go to Kuiper with Fish and Frag if it will unlock, within 6 months. If not, we will probably take a small detour and unlock Helicon, which will get us there even faster. And with generating the amount of science we are, Helicon, I don't even know if it's going to be a 6-month detour, honestly. It might just be like 3 months. Admin algorithms grinding away, which is going to give us another bonus to, it's going to give us 120 CP cap for grabbing Asians. And it's also going to give us another 10% minus multiplicative mining bonus on top of everything else. And as far as ships go, we don't have the biggest fleets, but we've got 6 half-decent ships around Earth. We've got, even if you ignore the science ships, we've got about 6 around Mars. The aliens have 3 folks coming in. We'll make sure we build to deal with that. They have another 3 coming in within 6 months. What we have already can deal with that, but we will make sure we can deal with that. And obviously, you know, we're not building a whole lot of ships right now. I mean, we're building, actually we have 4 more coming online on Earth. We don't have anything built on Mars right now. I think we have another shipyard under construction. I mean, we've got the resources. We're going to have a protective fleet up within 4 months in both those places. That's just going to be more than enough. The aliens overall have only 29 ships. And so this is where if it moved you, if the moment took you, you could easily build a fleet and start harassing Ceres, harassing Jupiter, and so on. Maybe I'll harass Ceres for fun. I'm kind of annoyed they took that from us so early on, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm more interested right now. I'm really focused on being able to explore the Kuiper-belt as soon as possible. And obviously our counselors are doing well. I think we've got a really nice set. Alum, not going to be that important actually. Just as he's going to hit chief computer scientist just as we're pretty much done with computer science for the game. He's going to be replaceable, and it would be nice to get a criminal here who could benefit from those crazy spoils admin orgs. As far as recruiting goes, they're actually pretty nice. And nobody's jumping out at me. But we also just turned the servant, so we're going to take a look at these folks, see if there's somebody maybe to woo over to us.
I'm on your side.
You are going to want a physicist at some point. Oh, you're just the worst. Anyway, good sesh, folks. This is a perfect place to end, and I will see you next time.